Is it capturing? It never seems to want to capture the intro credits. It always gets stuck right here. All right, we're setting this up. We're getting ready to go. Oh, yeah. So yeah, just sending out the invites, people, and then we can start up as soon as possible. Alright, let's get this out of the way. That is a very adorable Luna. I'll have to share that later. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Where's his name? Alright, let's do it. Alright, closing it. Closing that, opening this. Oops, oops, oops. Where's that group? Where's the group? Hello, everybody. Oh, I should probably send it out to these people, too. And let's get the other people in there. What's what I'm looking for? Dare. Yep. Alright, let's do it. Okay, 3, so yeah, I'm really urgent to get that because I don't want to get another late fee. I should probably put a thing up, but yeah. Oh, good, we're still in here.
Okay, what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop.
Sacrilege.
What? I know that's from a song.
No answer. That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
All right, let's open this. I was at Aldi, and they had something called Grimlock energy drink. And because of me like Grimlock, I had to buy it. This is going to kill me, isn't it? Smells citrusy. Ooh, tastes like orange juice. I know. Yep, I'm actually having the same similar problem with my left arm right now. The problem I had with the bursitis is still is not going away, and now it's in my right knee again. So hey, gotta love my life. I am pure problem. I know, Teresa. I know. I just hope you're gonna be okay. Oh, right, piano.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
Total crowd. I'm impressed.
Nice piano. Okay.
Okay, damn. I'm very impressed. You give me that penis. Hey, Bobby.
Regibald Cockburn is your ancestor?
That's true. How did you find out about that?
He carries his brains in his pocket, sister.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
Regibald was not exactly the climax of my family tree.
The stone downstairs in the lobby was his?
Yeah.
Larry, that must be one of the keystones.
Can I have the stone from the lobby? It's really pretty.
The only way I'd let it out of my hands is if I were to get another memento of Regibald Cockburn. Like maybe his legendary signet ring. It's supposed to have
Sounds awesome
some
to me.
truly extraordinary powers.
No worries, Fast Eddie. You have a great night, dude. Seriously, you have an awesome, awesome night.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Regibald Cockburn?
There hasn't been that much written or recorded about him. He was deeply in love with Lady Gobbledick and led an uneventful life. I
What
once
if
tried
Gobbledick's
to
real
promote
name?
his
'Cause
alleged
Cockburn
motto
is.
as a slogan for Kahlua, but the resonance wasn't there, so I gave it up.
What was it then?
If it moves, you can screw it.
Nice motto, but a bad slogan.
Exactly.
And?
You look like you want to explore my love cave again. Then again, you always look like that.
So that's a yes?
That's a no. Thanks. But I'm satisfied for the moment.
But I'm not.
Your problem.
You're a horn dog, dude.
Where can I find the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition?
Nobody knows for sure. According to legend, somewhere on Gafuku Island. I used to drag tourists there to show them the remains of the advanced civilization, the stone heads. They weren't particularly impressed. That's why I don't bother anymore.
But if there are traces of an advanced civilization there,
I call it advanced civilization because that's all we have here. It looks to me like some people who couldn't tolerate the native mushrooms washed up here a long time ago and built strange things. And the founding fathers weren't here of their own free will either, but were shipwrecked here instead.
somehow a lot
Everyone's
of people have
shipwrecked here,
ended
seems
up in
like.
this archipelago that way.
There are still some of the guys who came here for the festival near the cave on Gafuku. I mean, why not? As long as they don't break anything.
From a purely commercial standpoint, that makes sense.
That's what I said. Of course, I make sure not too many people disappear. Nobody here wants any news of that to get out. Nobody.
I get it already.
Yeah, well, we already have the lesbian cannibals. Lesbian
Did
cannibals.
you know that there are female cannibals here?
Of course.
And that doesn't frighten you?
Of course. I mean, I make sure that they don't abduct any guests who are particularly well off. But say, if someone is clearly way behind on their payments.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank you, sheepies. Oh,
I'll inform the authorities.
I still am the authorities.
Then
Wow.
consider yourself informed.
Of course, I make sure not too many people disappear. Nobody here wants any news of that to get out. Nobody.
I get
bitch.
it already.
Sheepy, you are awesome.
Is the volcano still active?
It's actually quite active. That's why nobody goes there. Of course, there are always a few crazy adventurers who see that as a tough challenge. But then, that's the lava's problem, not mine.
If you get just close to lava, wouldn't it just burn your lungs out? I think we've had this suggestion before.
Where's there an island around here with a particularly dangerous reef?
If I tell you that, will you feel impelled to go there?
Yes.
Maybe.
With your so-called raft? Then it's better I don't tell you or I'll have you on my conscience.
Oh, you care about me.
I'm leaving now, and maybe another woman will want to have sex with me.
If she doesn't have anything better to do.
It always bugged me how what? Just how much bullshit he takes. Like, seriously. Once again, color me impressed by this.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
I cannot grab those. Get one of those. Got one of those. Got the keys.
Hey,
What's up?
do you have any idea what happened to all that junk I collected?
Junk? What junk?
The junk that was hanging on that hook.
The Ralph-shaped junk?
The junk-shaped junk.
I, recycled it for you. Isn't that
Yep.
great? Anything for the planet. So how's that bird doing now?
I had to scrub it for hours to get the oil out of his feathers. But I did it.
Great news!
I set him free in the jungle, even in a spot where there was a female close by. But as soon as he saw it, he panicked and ran in the opposite direction.
That's weird. What a strange bird.
The fuck?
Another animal in distress somewhere?
No,
Not at the
seriously, I
moment.
want to know what the hell
Would you
happened to the
help
bird.
me if the alarm went off somewhere?
Sorry, I have a lot of animals to take care of myself.
That's definitely a good reason.
I'll take him.
Once you're done at Kahlua, where will you go from here?
I don't know yet. I go where I'm needed. There are still enough people in this world who go through life without thinking about others, always throwing
She
things
blinked?
away,
Did she
tipping
actually
them
blink?
over, breaking them, stealing them.
Sometimes there's just no other way.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
I keep watching to see if she's going to blink or not. Yep, there she goes. Because she has such a glassy-eyed stare, she scares me.
See you later.
You've already fucked with everything here.
He doesn't have a lot of breath.
What am I going to do to put this on? Can I put this on? Do I even want to know what's going to happen when I put that on? Hey, Ryoko, you sexy, sexy beast, you. Hey, Sheepy, you even sexier beast. You're all sexy beasts tonight.
It's already perfectly built. I'm
Use it.
proud of my raft. It's all...
Alright, so where am I supposed to go now? To the jungle, we have fun again. Ooh, mushrooms. Orchard. Ooh! There's a death in the game! Sometimes it's just a great idea to pretend you're an expert on something you are not. You, for example, have absolutely no idea what orchid can be eaten or not, or which ones are poisonous. At any rate, now you know that one poisonous species, but you won't have the chance to use your newfound knowledge. Oh, hell yeah, they brought this back. Interesting.
There's a G on the column. That's fine. I'd have to cross the gorge for that. I think it's enough
What?
when one pig has rolled around in the mud.
Just one? How about three? How about four? Alright, we've done everything there. Do we have to use the observation deck to go from place to place, or do I have to use the notes? Oh, okay, that works.
Larry, Swingle had also collected some interesting information about this island.
I have to admit, I am curious.
Gofuku Island holds traces of a lost civilization. Swingle suspected that this cavern of cosmic cognition is located here somewhere.
Good to know.
However,
It's
this
behind
is
the waterfall,
also
isn't
the
it?
island with all the death traps left behind by an ancient civilization.
Oh,
Oh,
I've never seen a mushroom like...
that's gonna kill me too.
Maybe you can even eat it.
And maybe you'll start to glow from within.
I wouldn't mind.
Why is my penis glowing again?
That must have been placed centuries ago.
Mine now.
It's a pretty orchid growing there.
Another dead orchid. We are going to rebuild the Larry, bigger, stronger, more powerful than ever. Behind the waterfall is...
But we can't get away from here.
I know. I feel the same way you do, in case you haven't noticed. We can't just play LARP anyway.
And how are we supposed to do that without a game master?
We just make it up ourselves?
Have you ever made anything up yourself?
I've made so many things up
No.
myself.
But being a game master can't be that hard.
You also said making a computer game wasn't hard.
Hey, and nobody told
think
me
these
you
are
need an
developers.
engine for that. And it was the publisher's fault anyway.
We didn't have one.
But they would have screwed everything up if we had found one.
Whatever. We need a game master. And game masters don't just fall from the heavens. Besides,
Yes, I do.
can't even enter the ruins.
We could play right here.
No, there's not enough atmosphere.
You know what? I've had
I
enough.
would love to see atmosphere.
Yeah,
brought
we're
back.
out of here.
Hey, what are you two doing here? Are you selling pie phones in the jungle now? And did they make you
Yes.
wear those clothes?
Oh, damn, Finley. It's that weirdo from New Lost Wages.
Don't move, Kyle. Maybe he won't notice us.
I'm already talking to you.
Damn, it didn't work.
You guys are fucking idiots. Absolute
What are you
idiots. but I
doing
love
here
you.
on the island?
We came here for the Galactic Festival. It was supposed to be a one-of-a-kind event. Galactic creatures, lots of action and music. They promised that nothing would be impossible.
And women.
Yeah, loads of stars were supposed to be here.
They weren't.
Total flop. No stars. We almost drowned.
And then there was the storm.
All a total waste. But we found a few like-minded people here and we thought, huh, let's do a LARP.
I love the fact that Roger Wilco is right here. Right there.
I know my way around LARPs.
Well, of course, it's pretty obvious that you're doing one of your own about that old dance film.
Ooh.
How come there aren't any women in your LARP?
They're just not interested in that sort of thing.
None of them wanted us to save them. Well, we would have chained them up so nicely. They wouldn't even have had to say anything. Just sit there and look pretty. Like that was too much to ask.
Now, we have to leave it all to our imaginations.
Oh, I had to handle it that way myself when I was young.
I'm
I've had to
29.
handle it many times that way.
How does that LARP thing of yours work?
We experienced the wildest adventures in a world of fantasy. Each of us slips into a role, and the game master tells us what we experience.
That's it?
It's harder than it sounds.
A game master has to know exactly what they're doing.
Otherwise, it gets
I've heard
really
there's
boring.
a lot of bad game masters out there. Yeah, I give you your tea.
I have to get going.
Is that TNT? Oh, no, it's
Dynamite?
Candles.
No, candles.
Candle. I'll take you.
Candles always come in handy. There's a
Well, who
parrot on the
knows?
packet. Especially good with milk.
Ha 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 ha.
Black. How useful. Interesting artifact.
Another stone slab. Release this. Does this guy have a giant vibrator, or am I just seeing things? Is he using a vibrator as a tricorder?
Looks pretty old, and it's covered in symbols. It's got weird symbols on it. Good idea, but... The stone disc fits on there perfectly.
We knew it would.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly. I can't operate it the way it is. Something's missing. That won't help. Something can be placed there.
Worth looking at. Love all the condoms on here. I'm going to talk to
Hi,
them.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer. And you look like
Time traveler.
a time traveler.
What? What on earth gave you that idea? I'm a janitor.
Now, that would have been my next guess.
Will comply.
God damn it.
Interesting name you have there.
You can thank my parents for that.
What were their names?
Reese and Eve.
So what do you do as a janitor?
Cleaning services.
Do you work at a school or something?
No way! I'm a freelance janitor. If the dirt gets bad and you just don't know, who you gonna call?
You?
Ghostbusters.
You know it. Will Comply gets everything clean. I can yell at school children, tenants, or employers too if that's what the client wants. Costs extra though.
Sounds awesome to me.
How'd you end up here?
I was looking for a new professional challenge, so this galactic festival came along at the perfect time. So I thought, hey, why not apply in the corresponding costume? So I made this one myself, got the job, and, well, I'm sure you saw how that turned out. Now I don't know how to get back to new lost wages, and somehow I ended up with these guys. They told me that they needed more players for their LARP. I've never done anything like that before. But I'm flexible.
He's actually very handsome. If you ever played Roger Wilco, Jesus.
And in this LARP, you are what?
An intergalactic janitor, of course.
Isn't that a little unimaginative? Isn't a LARP about slipping into completely different roles?
But why should I completely abandon my innate abilities? Besides, a mop is a weapon not to be underestimated. It's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of cleaning equipment.
I have been to a lot of places, but it wasn't until I arrived on this island that I truly understood the word special.
What?
Don't listen to her. She has a problem with men like us who have extraordinary gifts.
I love you, Pi.
As game master, I can offer you a great story.
Really? Can I clean up in there too? Really? The best would be if it takes place in a filthy dump where I have to make a heroic effort to clean up. Is there anywhere like that around here?
Oh, God.
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
Good. Then let me know.
Over and out.
Smokey and Red Shirt.
Hey, Smokey Bear. You're here too.
Larry Laffer. Red Shirt, this is the man I was telling you about, who opened my eyes to the great truth.
I don't remember Smokey Bear.
It's an honor. I hope I too may experience an awakening like that.
Who calls their kid Red Shirt?
We didn't want to bother to think one up first, and then have him drop dead anyway.
What?
That's what those two guys over there said. I have no idea what they meant either.
But I'm an important member of the crew. We agreed on that.
I don't understand any of this. But
Sounds like
those
Yoda and
two
has a
seem to
freaking
know what they're
Klingon
talking
wrench.
about.
My real name is Captain Dighard.
Whatever. Anyway, we're here for a LARP.
Cap? You heard it?
What have you
Y'all
been
heard
up
it?
to,
I
Smokey?
didn't say it.
Not so loud. They have microphones everywhere. If I'm not careful, they'll track me down again.
Oh, right.
I had to leave New Lost Wages in a hurry because they picked up my scent. They were everywhere. The man on the bus who kept looking at me, the ticket machine was watching me, and then there was this cat. It was in league with them. I then went to Louisiana for a conference on the secret world conspiracy. That's where I learned so many more hidden truths. 111! That's where I also received a flyer for a galactic festival here on this island. There were supposed to be lectures about the aliens who landed here a long time ago and founded a high culture. Supposedly, they hid their profound knowledge about mankind here. A place where
that
you
sounds
can
cool.
discover the final insight into yourself.
I heard about that too.
That's what I'm saying. There must be something to it. Anyway, the festival was a disaster. I don't know who organized it, but nothing worked. But at least I met these other folks who are organizing a LARP. Don't tell them. But I think they actually believe it's just a game. And that's when it's the path to true self-discovery.
Bunny's stretching out, so don't mind me.
What's supposed to happen in this LARP?
I want to find traces of an ancient civilization. They could be behind the current conspiracy.
And I expect an interstellar adventure. Alien races with whom we can live in peace. A real step forward for mankind. Wisdom and peace.
Earlier, you said something about wanting to kick some alien ass.
For purely dramaturgical reasons, of course. Besides,
Sounds fun to
I'd
me.
really like to experience a fist fight against a lizard man, where he shreds my shirt and everyone sees my muscles.
Lizard man, where? I never should have thrown my old
Do you
tinfoil
think
hat
you
in the
have
trash.
muscles, do?
This new one is crap.
Of course, it can't be a first contact, because that would require following a different directive.
Where are the lizard men?
Easy, Smokey, easy. I haven't seen any.
That only means that they're well hidden.
But without a game master, nothing's gonna happen. Those two bozos over there know exactly how this should work.
I got just those two bozos over there.
See you
All right,
later.
See you there. I will be back until after I figure out some more stuff with you guys. I am not fucking
The
with you
light
just yet.
shines here, on this exact spot on the pedestal.
Excuse me. That was a nice growl.
Better not. I can't change those.
I see a Pokeball. Dense jungle. Bush.
That's not the kind of bush I like.
Shush you.
That huge rock has to be moved out of the way first.
Passage, hole, 3 points. Yeah, I use the hotspot locator a lot. I'm sorry, I have to. It used to be in old Sierra games, you'd be told where you're going to be able to go, but not this stuff.
Oops, back here again. This is one confusing jungle.
And that sign outside says nothing.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly. Now it looks like all the discs are in place.
Ooh. This is cute. Alright, so those are the Pokeball symbols. Just have to figure out the alien face. Ha 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 ha. Yep. See, we just fun it all until someone cries. There's only the only consolation is the death at sea is not caused by lack of salt, but still isn't really present enough. Pretty much all. Goddamn, I can't read worth a damn nowadays. We're in the North Sea area. Why? Yes, it looked like the images on the cave wall, which I think we're gonna. What's gonna happen is we're gonna figure out the puzzle, and the puzzle is going to give us the yeah. You can't say worth a damn, can you, buddy?
Pi, I know Muffington's one of the founding fathers, but why did they name the island after him?
I think it was the only island that didn't have a name.
Well, that's something. What else is here?
The founding fathers spent a lot of time here, and Rigibald Cockburn is said to be buried here. Maybe you can find some trace of him.
And I need to find a way to
sounds good
talk
to me.
to Faith. She and the other cannibals will have to trust me. Is there anything else you can tell me about Muffington Island from the file?
The island is also considered to be haunted. It's said to be haunted by some scary Sister Superior.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Maybe I can find her. Speaking of scary, that guy back there does look kind of menacing.
I thought they ate all men here. What the hell are you, dude? You are absolutely terrifying.
That's too far away.
Hand mirror is perfect. That's what we've needed. We need that for the other puzzle.
Well, that's ready.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. I'm Larry.
Hi, my name is Otis. You seem pretty brave.
Why?
I mean, you're a man, right?
You bet I am.
I should be throwing you in our jail right now.
No need. I've been there.
What?
Nothing.
Well, I'll make an exception.
You have a beautiful voice.
Do you like being in this tribe?
Oh, so. I'm not allowed to live in the village. My hut has to be outside.
Why's that?
Somehow I sometimes feel like I'm different, from the other cannibal girls. And I've been a member of the tribe since the very beginning.
And, well, I think you're... How can I put this delicately?
Oh, God, no.
You're definitely at least other.
Huh?
Did I get that right, Pi? Am I being diplomatic enough?
Totally, Larry. You are so diplomatic.
Diplomatic rhymes with dick. Pi, are you still there?
No.
Nope.
Your incredible tact has me hiding way in the back of my memory.
I don't know what you're all talking about. At any rate, well, I'm just so confused. I don't really know what I am. It's all so confusing.
You have to learn to accept yourself as you are.
What do you mean?
So is he trans or what is he?
You have to accept your masculine attributes. I have the same problem myself, but at some point I simply had to accept that my masculine virility has no limits. A man can also
Has
have his
nothing but
merits.
limits.
But the others behave so strangely towards me. This society simply has expectations of me that I can't meet.
If you find yourself attractive, then others will too.
There is something in what you're saying.
You know what little guy in
What do
prison?
you know about the little guy in prison?
Oh, he kinda creeps me out. Oh, he looks at me funny and he licks his lips. And the places he grabs himself. There's no way I could ever reach those on my body. The other day, he made me so furious that I grabbed him and choked him. But he actually liked it. I stopped, and he was really disappointed. He said he almost had a sexual out-of-body experience. Ugh. Hopefully, he'll soon be fat enough to eat, and I won't have to hear his voice anymore.
The kid's voice is really beautiful. I love it.
Can you tell me about the Sister Superior?
The Sister Superior? Better not talk about her. She's always somewhere nearby watching us. If we do anything she doesn't like, bad things happen.
Why don't you do something about her?
If only it was that easy. She especially picks on me. I'm her nephew.
You are?
That's what she calls me. And she thinks that everyone in her family is respectable. So I should be too.
Okay, I'm curious now.
I have to get going. Don't eat limbs unless you know where they came from.
All right, do I go back to the village? Okay, let's see. Prison lobby, tattered book. Queen's hut, toy recorder.
What? How did you get out?
I was just looking for the bathroom.
Get back in there.
Boop.
What? How did you get back?
How you doing, Swingle?
Master Larry!
I found the file.
Oh, how lovely! I hope it helps you find it, and that we can then both enjoy exploring the cave.
God, I love him.
Of course. Do you need anything else?
Oh, I'll admit I'm a little bored, but I pass the time with my fertile imagination, and with planning what little diversions to try next. Did you know that you can have extraordinary sexual experiences where the mind leaves the body for a short time?
I prefer to have sexual experiences in my body.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
I'm afraid I have to run now.
Oh, what a pity.
It's too far.
Do I still have the skeleton arm? No, I do not. Sidgeway. Can't talk to her.
That's
looks
fine.
like, looks like we have to do the island. We have to do the other island first. Here, go here. Aha! Alright. Now I gotta figure out what these symbols mean. I can be your game
Hey,
master.
I could be your game master.
Who? You?
Yeah.
You don't look the type.
You have no idea just how much imagination I really have.
You just have to have enough for each of us here.
Of course.
But we also want to play in a location that's just perfect for us.
What do you have in mind?
We want to be heroes and tackle deadly traps.
The more dangerous, the better.
You know anywhere like that?
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
Well, let us know when you find it.
Yes, ma'am.
I have to get going.
Now we gotta find some faces.
That huge rock.
Another orchid. Dude, that slugging arm is absolutely terrifying. Oh, I really wish I had a more comfortable chair. Ooh, lever.
Nothing happened.
Let's go over those notes. The entrance to the ruins appears to be locked. I need to find a way to lie. The Larpers want to have an audience. Alright. Where was the spot where we saw the... Was it over here, like up here?
That's one of those... She must... See you later.
Well, if she's done in here, maybe there's something else I can explore.
Okay, folks, it's time for a laugh. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. Just too bad you're not here. Except for you, in the back. What's your name?
Larry. Larry Laugher.
You sure look like it, too. It's one dynamite joke after another today. Today's the premiere of my new stage show, featuring exclusive new material never
joke.
before heard on any stage in the world.
Wow.
An orc, a troll, and a Mandalorian walk into a bar. The Mandalorian says, "I roll a 7." The orc drops dead in its tracks. Says the Mandalorian, "Hey, I didn't shoot first."
So
Okay.
let's see.
Let's turn off his microphone. Okay, he's reading from a goddamn book. Check. Ooh, what's these? Bread. Bread.
I'll take one.
Sounds good to
Pretty
me.
dry and hard to eat. Those two things won't work together. Those can't be...
Toss it at him.
Not my fetish.
Hey, I'm trying to work here. What do you want?
Your jokes are kind of odd.
I made
And
them all
old,
up
and
myself.
crappy.
You did?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes I take advice from my team.
You have a team?
Stop the interrogation already. Yeah, I take what I can get. Actually, I copy it all from a joke book. And I don't even have that anymore. I lost it. I had it with me at that crazy festival. Maybe somebody there switched it. Instead, now I got this book about role-playing games. But they're kind of strange. I mean, who wouldn't want to dress up as a sexy nurse or something in a role-playing game, but a mage? A healer? Or a dwarf? Well, I guess I'll just have to make the best of it.
All right.
Can I have this book on role-playing games?
The only thing I'd swap it for would be a decent joke book. Preferably the one I know. If you can get me that, you can have this Dungeon Master crap.
Fine. Sounds good to me.
Do you ever get too old to be a comedian?
No.
Honestly, I've been asking myself that for a while now. This rock star life in the spotlight, it's pretty exhausting.
I swear to God, you sound like Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey, Oreo, how you doing, babe?
I thought you were a comedian, not a rock star.
Hey, that's disrespectful.
Have you ever heard your own jokes?
True enough, I guess.
Well, I'll let you get back to clowning around.
Hey, comedy is a serious business.
Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, Brisky, how you doing?
Oh,
Okay, it feels like it should be around here.
have you seen a book of bad jokes around here anywhere?
Joe, we took one of those from the festival. A role-playing book went missing there. It sucks.
Can I have it?
Sure. We threw it away.
Threw it away where?
Somewhere out there, outside the cave.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
you.
I have to get going.
Hey, Aceless, how you doing?
Fucking
Right out of my head.
Oops, back here again. This is one confusing jungle.
Can we over here?
Maybe those guys threw the joke book in here.
And there it is.
That must be Lewis's joke book. Holy smokes, these jokes are even older than I am.
How old are you, Larry? No, I'm kind of curious. When was the first Larry game? Because then he turned 30 as a virgin in the first game, so...
Here's your joke book.
Ah, here it is. Finally, some quality humor from the old days. There's even an appendix in the back that lists who you can insult with which joke. Here, you can have this role-playing bullshit
Nice.
now.
That is the one way to do it. Oh, hey, Kitty Neo, how you doing?
So everyone, welcome to my show. Everything's good to go now. I have my tried
how
and
good it
true
tastes.
repertoire of jokes again. I'd like to apologize to all the fringe groups I might offend, like women. This is now a safe space for tasteless humor, people. Here we still make jokes like in the old days. No one here has to apologize for their humor. Everything still goes here. You can get naked in front of people and...
Always good to see
okay.
kitties in my room.
Maybe not everything. All right. Hold on to your hats.
I'm waiting to hear how bad this is
A
going
blonde crashes a helicopter. The investigating officer asks her, why? She says, it got cold in here, so I turned off the fan.
God damn it! Nothing else?
Why do older blondes park even worse than young blondes? Because hearing gets worse with age.
Are these all just gonna be blonde
done
jokes?
that, right? Oh yeah, the blondes. But hey, let me try some different material. You can't just make fun of blondes all the time. After all, we also have the foreigners.
Why are you finger gunning him?
What do you call a foreigner who owns their own home? Adopted.
Ha 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 ha, fuck off. Now I got a LARP book.
I'm sure they'll be upset if I take any of this with me. The plaque says, a mysterious several centuries old love hat with an unknown purpose from the estate of Regibald Cockburn, one of the archipelago's founding fathers. Scientists suspect a connection to the fabled cavern of cosmic cognition, which is said
we'll
to be
find one day.
located in the archipelago. Legend has it that there are immeasurable riches to be found there. It's said that whoever enters there will gain all of the knowledge in the cosmos.
We can't check out any of them.
I'd have to open the lock first.
This is really well done. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Oh, I know what we can use the plank for.
I'd better keep that. I'd better.
Seriously, why are you using that as a freaking monitoring device? There we go.
It's got all sorts of stuff in here about spaceships, aliens, dragons, vampires, and weird stuff.
Works for me. Can't be any worse than Dream Hunter Rem. Don't know if people are going to get that reference. Hello, crazy no sleep lady.
That's fine. It's one of Swingle's, but this one isn't red. He doesn't have a lot of breath. I wonder if I'd glow if I ate that. I mean, if I'm still alive.
No.
There's a parrot on the box. That won't help. Locked, but I can hear someone in there breathing pretty heavily. Locked. Locked. Doesn't look very sturdy and definitely not odor controlled.
Yeah, this one's horrible, probably.
Be gone with you.
Oh. Oh. That is not exactly what I was expecting.
Larry, I pulled something else from Swingle's file for you.
And?
The Marquis de Carnard, who tried to kill the others from the Unsatisfied, there's conflicting information. Either he went crazy and tried to throw himself into the volcano with the keystone, or Cockburn tried to kill him there. Either way, the Marquis disappeared with his stones somewhere on or inside the volcano.
Okay, maybe we can find something.
All right, new people. Hi, Nora. Nice to meet you. Can I take your tools? Ooh, rose bush.
Anyone looking for a pinch? Anyone? Are these poisonous? Do I really want to find out?
Yes.
An electric generator with a socket for appliances. I have to connect something to it that needs electricity. It's a pretty orchid.
Oh, is that a new one? Yep, of course. How many times have I done orchids today? I should be playing Killer Instinct the way I'm dying to them.
A regulation shovel. Practical.
Anything else?
She looks like she could pull herself up by her little finger if she had to.
And she can.
Hello. Nice outfit.
Who cares?
What?
As long as there's nothing hanging in the way. Try climbing when things are dangling off you everywhere.
Finally, a good reason for scanty clothing. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
And I'm
Well,
Nora.
that hat's a problem.
Do you climb professionally?
You could say that. I just turned my hobby into my profession.
Mountain climber?
Biologist.
What does that have to do with climbing?
They're everywhere.
How
Every
the
time
hell
you
else
touch
am I
me, somebody
supposed to
die.
get to the critters I'm investigating? Some of them are really fast and agile. Besides, I like the athletic challenge.
Good for the abs.
Unfortunately, I often miss my grip and fall.
Oh. What's your favorite
Why?
animal?
Cats.
What? Just cats? I would have expected
Well-
some totally exotic animal.
I don't like to take work home with me.
Good point. I'd like to get up to the top of that volcano.
Why would you want to go up there?
I'm an amateur volcanologist.
I think it's hot. I'd love to help you get up there, but I can't do it without my climbing gear.
All right.
There's supposed to be a dead marquee here somewhere. Did you see one?
No,
Tons
I'm
of
only interested in pod geckos.
In what?
The archipelago is home to many rare species, but one is truly unique, and it can only survive on the edges of a volcano. The long-tailed pod gecko. If only I could observe one. Unfortunately,
That's
some of my
pretty cool.
climbing equipment is missing. My assistant
Yes, you are.
Dora
Cats
must
are
have
amazing.
taken it by mistake.
God damn it, Dora.
Where can I find your sister then?
Oh, I have no idea where the hell she is now. She usually doesn't know herself. She's always totally overbooked. She said something about looking for a certain plant. What was it called again? Something with V.
Vagina. Vamp. Stramp.
Vamp Strap Ironer.
No, that wasn't it. Wait a minute. I remember now. Vagina dentata.
I think I'll just bite my tongue. Nice name for a plant.
I'm not a plant person myself. It's an orchid that only grows in one place in the
It's a
archipelago.
toothy vagina.
It's extremely rare and has been growing here for centuries. But like I said, I don't know anything about that stuff.
Larry, there's a passage in Swingle's file that mentions that plant. Apparently, the Marquis was looking for this plant because it's believed to have sexual magical powers.
If the Marquis
That
was
sounds
there,
awesome.
maybe there's a clue to the keystone. Do you know any more precisely where it is?
The location is in the jungle on Gafuku Island, and I have detailed directions on how to get there. We have to go to a very specific clearing.
Then let's get a move on.
And when you get there, bring my climbing gear, will you please? And give my love
Yes, I
to
will.
Nora.
I have to run.
I have to run.
I also stole all her shovel and stuff, so there's probably that problem. Boop, boop. I hope I have everything I need to go through a dungeon or a dense jungle.
Ah, here's the path the Marquis described.
Nice. There's the Vagina Dentata, and there's Dora the Explorer.
That must be Nora's climbing gear. I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
I'll take it back to her once the orchid is bloomed.
Hey, would you be Dora?
Who wants to know?
I do.
I mean, who are you?
Larry. Larry Laffer.
Wait, is she
how
the
does
same
that
clothing
help?
as Dora the
I
Explorer,
don't know.
too?
You asked.
I give up.
Don't worry, you get used to him.
Your sister says to say hi.
Thanks. Did she fall off something again?
No, but she's preparing to climb the volcano.
I sure hope that doesn't turn into a train wreck.
It will.
Have you seen a gold stone or a dead Marquis lying around here anywhere?
No, I probably would have noticed both of those things.
Too bad. What are you doing here?
Everything.
Actually, I came here to examine the ruins. They're one of my specialities. I more or less fell into it.
Into the job?
No, I was on vacation in South America when I got separated from my group and fell into a pit. Landed right on top of this gold statue. Man, it hurt. Then I was constantly on TV and everyone said I was an explorer specialized in some sort of tombs. And since I had nothing better to do, I thought I'd just travel around and see if I could find some more.
Any luck?
Not so far, but that statue made me rich, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, good for you.
I'm
could find
concentrating on
something like
plants now. They don't hurt as much when you fall on them.
Looks like falling seems to run in your family. I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
Yeah, I must have taken it by mistake. I'm such a mess sometimes. I'll take it back to her once the orchid is bloomed.
All right.
Is that the Vagina Dentata?
Hey,
Maybe
Scotty,
I
how
can
you
help
doing,
you
hon?
get it to blossom.
Oh, you've heard of it. Yeah, it is. Don't you dare touch it. It's very sensitive, and only the most empathetic and sensitive people should approach it. Otherwise, it will never bloom, and if it does, I want to be there to see it happen.
I'm totally empathic.
I'm not so sure about that yet.
Maybe I can help you to get that orchid to bloom.
That would be a magical moment. But only absolute experts should be present for that, like me. And you don't look the type.
But I know a lot about flowers and bees.
God damn
Oh,
it.
yeah? Okay, then. There are many different orchids in the archipelago, but they are all extremely poisonous except for one species. You can bring me one of those, can't you?
Of course.
I'm sure you also know that all the others are deadly. Just the slightest skin contact will kill you.
Where exactly does it grow again?
If you know so much about orchids, I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding one.
You're a bitch.
How's your relationship with your sister?
We actually get along quite well, although there is a bit of rivalry. After all, we work in similar fields. I think she could be a little more relaxed. She's always looking for the next big challenge. She should stop
likes
and
climbing
smell
things.
the flowers
And I like
along the
being silly.
way.
Like you.
Exactly.
I want to just stuff my flower into that. My face into
See you
that
later.
flower. If I walk over
Hands off.
I better not touch.
there. All right, let's see what we got. Roots bag. All right.
That won't happen. Better.
Excuse me. There's that orchid that we've tried. It's gone. There's the one over here that we've tried. Haven't tried this one yet. I have to go through every single one to get myself killed, apparently. Is it wrong that I want to pop those? All those boils on his arms and stuff? What? I like popping pimples. And yeah, guys, before you ask, yes, I'm still trying to meet my roles. Wait. People are actually asking me what was the point of drinking non-sugar energy drinks with the caffeine. I don't know what type of thing. Yeah, this is my career. I'm an idiot for making it my career. Okay, well, we know there's an orchid there. Are there any orchids here that we didn't notice? Let's see, berries, bread.
He wouldn't like that. Good idea. Not a...
I'm not in.
Candles ready for use.
Okay, what am I supposed to be using things for? Ah. Yes, I know there's a bunch of stuff. I have watched a few Dr. Pimple Popper bullshit. Creepy as fucking hell. Really, it is. Like when a guy came in with a boil the size of his head on his thigh. Like, wow. And they're like, oh, my doctor said it was benign for years, so I never got looked at. I'm like, dude, once it got bigger than like, I don't know, I would be like, nope. Bunch of things I don't know what to use yet. I have to figure out what they're going to name.
That's too far away. Oh.
Oh, wait, the plant might work here.
I don't want to brag, but I built a bridge with my own 2 hands.
Yes, you did. This has to be Lady Gobblecox.
There's a G on the column.
Let's dig right there. Mud.
Mud doesn't look good on everything. I think it's enough when one looks like a... I don't think I could...
Can you do
That's
this all the way?
fine.
Nope. Pliers? No, no.
I'll just sling that in my pants. Singularly useful.
I hate you so much.
No, I'm not digging that up again. I don't need a Zompai phone.
Yes, you do.
Rest in peace.
What?
Not you. Faith's pie.
Oh,
That's the vagina.
That must be the non-toxic orchid that Dora wants.
are you sure?
Only one way to find out. You know, I think I'm still alive.
Good thing.
Very good thing.
That won't happen.
What would we use the mud for? Inflatable dude. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Here's instant death one. I know there was actually a spot where you could read to figure out what you're supposed to do, but I don't know. We got the one that we needed, Oreo. Also, thank you, Oreo. You are awesome, too. I forgot that I can just use this any time. What is the hotkey for this? Here you go, Dora.
Hey,
Dora,
I
Dora
brought
the
you the only
Explorer.
non-toxic orchid in the archipelago.
Oh, wow, that's it. Maybe I misjudged you. You do have some botanical expertise.
Has there been any change in the giant orchid?
No, nothing at all. I'm not sure. Something's still missing.
Larry, I've been going over the Marquis's notes from Swingle's file.
And?
He wrote in his diary, I have discovered a most unusual plant. Its scent is bewitching and its appearance is alluring, but the orchid is a harsh mistress. It requires a great deal of attention. 3 things are needed to make it blossom. It can only grow if it is fertilized with poisonous bog water, like a fair lady. The orchid must be beguiled with words. The ethereal sound of classical music touches not only the hearts of men, but also that of this plant.
How does your PiPhone know all this?
I taught it well.
Did not.
So, plenty to do.
All right. So, classical music.
Oh,
check.
no.
Boop.
Thank you again, Oreo.
Better not.
The only thing I can think of that's even close to classical music is... is the piano here.
Nice piano.
Which I can't carry with me.
Okay.
The fact that you can do that so well makes me happy. I know where to get some poisonous bog water.
I already have.
That looks like poisonous bog water.
That's fine, just the way it is. Ugh, I wouldn't want to use that pool water for anything.
Ooh, what's this guy?
I always wanted to have an inflatable crocodile in my pants.
Yes. Yes. That. Okay, I thought it was the other chick. How's the water?
How's the water?
Wet. You stupid or what? Stick your hand in if you want to know for sure.
I didn't mean
I
to.
love that voice.
Don't care what you meant.
Have you been here at the hotel long?
Are you implying that I've been here since the 80s?
No, of course
Yes.
not.
I have, though. My second husband ripped off this stupid investor and took him for a cheap suite. And then I ripped him off. Now
Same here.
the suite is mine.
Nice.
Respect.
Thanks.
And now you're living the good life here?
Nah, I'm looking for a new husband. Let's hope number 8 is better than number 7 and is packing more in his pants than number 6. How about you, kid? You already spoken for?
I'm already on my 4th marriage.
So was I at your age. Trust me, the 5th marriage is easier.
I'll remember that.
God damn it.
How's the husband hunt going?
Kinda stalled. Had a candidate in mind. Then he went swimming one night and disappeared. Well, one of his feet washed up on the beach. Don't want to marry a foot.
That is absolutely terrifying. pretty bad. Like you walk out, like it sounds like someone's whipping the house with wind right now.
Nice drink.
Straight alcohol.
That'll be safe.
Only way I can tolerate this meaningless existence.
You mean the whole
love
leisurely
this shit.
floating in a pool under the tropical sun thing?
Here's mud in your eye, kid.
I
I
have
hate
to
to
get
say this,
going.
she is-
Don't drown.
She looks like my aunt, and it's terrifying me. No. I have an aunt who goes down to Florida every winter and comes back looking just like that. That can't be healthy. She literally looks like tanned leather when she gets back every year.
Energy drink? Hope I don't get electrocuted. Then I'll just grab this energy drink.
I miss tornadoes.
Hey, Shawnee!
I love that name.
Who are these people who give you money?
They're from all different walks of life. I just have to build an emotional connection to them so that they understand my spiritual journey. Some people have
Basically
real
my
problems
job, right
with that.
there.
They're just not in
Aw.
touch with themselves.
Or they're stingy.
Or that.
Yes,
I came
keep
to
heading
this
the money.
archipelago to thank one of my benefactors personally. He founded this new, totally hip cryptocurrency and opened a new headquarters with his employees here on an island.
Cryptocurrency?
I'm sure you've heard of it. Clitcoin? Don't ask
God
me
damn
exactly
it.
how that works. I haven't been able to use it to pay for anything yet, but it's good to have a reserve in your wallet.
Wallet?
Anyway, they're headquartered on an island that's completely inaccessible. An island completely surrounded by reefs. A lot of ships have gone down there. Some of them are really old. They must have been wrecked centuries ago.
Larry, according to Sir
What
Muffington's
island's
log,
this?
his ship, the Unsatisfied, sank off a
The
storm-tossed
Unsatisfied.
island here. We should take a closer look at that island.
You're right about that. But Shawnee, why did they open their headquarters in a place like this?
For security reasons, they said. It's private there. It's unregulated offshore waters and all that.
Nice.
What can you tell me about the island with the dangerous reefs and the waves? Like, for example, its name?
No idea. But the coordinates of the island are -20 and 3. And your ship will have to be
You're perfect.
especially well equipped to prevent it from being wrecked too.
All I have is a raft.
Then even more so. You should put bumpers on both ends of your raft, otherwise the waves will toss you around and smash you against the rocks.
That would be a
We need
bad
bumpers.
thing. Wanna go with me?
No, I'll let fate decide. When the stars are right, the perfect wave will carry me there.
If that works.
I float through life like a feather on the wind.
Why does she have a penis spurting on her forehead? I really want to know.
Do you have any tips on how I can beg pack too?
Oh,
Yes,
you're doing
please.
all right with that raggedy outfit of yours.
I beg your pardon? This is a wedding suit.
Your expression's good too. Just a little confused, hungry, and pleading.
Hey, I always look like this.
Then
Hey.
you should be able to manage a trip around the world.
I would love a trip around the world. I'd love to get out of the States for a
What
while.
was that again about an island surrounded by
Not have to
dangerous
worry about
reefs?
bills.
The island
just-
where my benefactor has his headquarters? Its
wanna
coordinates
see
are
Europe. Come on,
-20
take
and
me to
3.
Europe.
You can't get there unless you have a ship equipped with really good impact protection. Otherwise, you'll smash up on the rocks there and find a wet grave.
I've heard that's supposed to be unpleasant. How's the bag packing going?
It's pretty hard when there aren't many people around.
Because they don't give you enough money?
Sort of. Even the guy in the lobby won't give me any of his tips.
That could be because he
Ooh.
works for them.
He just stands around all the time, not working. Besides, he probably's just using them for drugs.
True enough, I guess.
All right.
See you later.
I'm going to go and get myself killed. Time to die, Larry. Told ya. Parallel parking is the easiest thing to do, but landing a raft in a storm-tossed island requires a few additional skills, which you clearly do not have, or your raft is not compatible with this island. Maybe you can find a way to better equip your trusty vessel so that it doesn't break into pieces at the moment it gets slammed against rocks. Well, we all gotta die sometime. Now, what can I use as a pump? Alright.
pumped to the breaking point. That would lead to pressure equalization, and both would be half flat, which wouldn't help me at all. Those two things won't work together. Why did they put such ugly colors on that can?
I have to agree with you on that one.
That's the information he collected, and he drew penises all around the edges.
Yes, he did. Oh, that's a good idea, but I have to inflate him first. I have to figure out how to inflate. Do not jump into the pool. Where can... Oh, one of those devices... There has to be an inflation device around here somewhere.
Enough.
Yeah, this shit has to be workable. But you have a good idea. Put the bumper on him. There.
The crocodile provides perfect protection for one side of my raft.
And now we need to figure out something that's going to blow up the other half. Here.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like that. That won't happen.
And we need filthy bog water, so...
I can't reach the... I filled it. I hope I don't spill the cup.
Yeah, but is it the bog water or is it not bog water? The world may never know. Generator.
An electric generator with a socket for appliances.
Cool.
An electric
The inflatable doll needs to be a little bit more insured. And you were pretty cool. Awesome, Kitty Neo. Thank you for coming. Let's check what's on the observation deck. Okay, Kip and Pip are both gone. Mighty jungle, the mighty jungle,
I better...
Bunny sleeps.
No, I prefer...
Yes, the game is funny. And I was hoping it'd bring more people in. They're acting like I haven't been to Swingle Suite that much, so... What is on that pillow?
Maybe it's just a wetsuit hung up to dry.
Sure, Larry. Why else would there be a zipper across the mouth?
For the air hose. Totally
Hey,
logical.
Doc, how you doing?
I like my leisure suit much better. I'm not touching that. I'll put all the toys back in there before I close the door.
Nope, I don't see anything we can use. And maybe having these with me might help.
I'd better leave swing...
Aw. What would work as inflatable pump?
So let's see.
Nope. Okay, now that worked. Doesn't seem to be working on any of the other shit, though.
I'll take one.
The electric cord for the piano was for the fan that I used to have. And it's not interactable anymore, which is kind of BS. Where did the other two of these guys go? There we go.
I have to get...
And she won't let me pass.
What? How did you get... Get back.
It looks pretty old and run down.
All right. We've done everything I have in
I already have a complete skeleton inside my body. Must have been one hell of a diet.
That does not promise me any pleasure.
What would give you pleasure?
I don't think he needs that.
Ooh.
I wonder if I'd glow if I ate that. I don't think... Not a...
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to get something that's again inflatable. It's weird. Looking what up? What's fun? Can I talk to her?
What? How did you get... Get back.
Nope, I am stuck on this island.
That
I
needs
cannot go. All right.
Pie?
Oh, she's gonna give hints.
Well,
You should...
that seems to be happening to you more and more. Am I right?
I'm fine.
Maybe I should take you to a phone store or something.
Have you seen one around here?
Good point.
What? How did you... Get back.
Estimate. Because we need to find poisonous bog water. Which I seriously thought was the water behind the hotel. Maybe something in Bobby's office.
I'm here. Hey, I'm right here. I'm still... Are you deaf? Or am I? Will you stop that?
Nope.
I'm just gonna ignore that now. I can't even hear that anymore. Go for it.
2 bells would be better.
Pah. Go ring your own bell. Maybe it's just my imagination. I've already thrown people out who are less annoying. I've fed others to the cannibals. I was only kidding about the cannibal. But would you stop it? Would you like to take the bell with you, or...
Yes.
I could hit you in the head with that if it would help. That sounds really good, doesn't it?
Yes.
You already have a ding-a-ling.
I have a ding-a-ling.
That's it. I'm not listening anymore.
You said that before.
That's it. I'm not listening anymore.
I got the achievement, get on his nerves. Hell yeah. I don't know. I only have one picture of it. No, I have 2 pictures of eggs this year.
I can't open that. An empty cabinet.
Shake onion. Nope. 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 And the Vagina dentata. Why are you not doing that? Stay there. Lovey. I'm just trying to figure out where I can get things that I can plug in to inflate my stupid man.
Better not.
Tip jar.
There's nothing left in there. Empty.
Well, why can't I just take it then? Let me take it. Alright, I guess we go back to the nerds.
That's not the kind of book.
Oh, come on, Larry. It's the bush everyone likes.
I can see something through the hole.
Oh! Okay, that's gonna help. The fuck you. Okay, we know the answer. I wish I had thought of that sooner. Thank God. There we go. Square, circle, and triangle down. Can I mark it with this? Square, circle, and triangle down. Nope. There's that one. Not sure if it has to be in the same order, but oh no. There's that one.
There's a ring in them.
Yeah, this thing could take forever. There's the circle. Should have gone back one. Can't use that hole. There we go. Follow the lever crank.
I can see. I can see.
Bush, mouth, two fingers. Okay. Wow, this is time wasting. Bush mouth anime. All right, swirl, square swirl, square swirl, everything in diamond. Square squirrel. I like square squirrel. There's the everything. There's the diamond.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank you, B-Dog.
Slutty bunny. Popping eggs out and hiding them.
You'll have to send me a private message after this. Where even did you find me? Yes. And even sluttier because my birthday's coming up and I've reserved a whole day with my favorite artist. If anyone wants in, send me a PM. So I got a question. Do you guys like it when I put up the whole, hey, this is how much money I have left? Because I always feel like at that point, I'm just desperate. And it makes me look desperate.
I can see something through the hole.
Yoda with tentacle with a penis head. Well, it's like here. It's like here. I can do it right now. Like, oh, hey, look. Bam. Stop that. I hate when it does that. When it has that seed, I can just do that right there. But I always feel like that makes me just look desperate. I hate when that happens too. There we go. Well, I know, but it just looks bad to me. And it's really bugging me that that fucking slider's there when it shouldn't be. God damn it. That's not supposed to work that way either. So way to drag it where you just drag the side. Nope. Yeah, well. Whatever. It's being a pain in the ass, but we got it. I will in a bit. I'm actually. Ugh. I get back to work, buddy. Oh, that fixed it. Derpy, derpy. Whatever. I didn't even see what the new numbers were. I'm an idiot. I was too busy fiddling with that stupid thing.
I can't change.
Excuse me, sorry. Yoda. There. Swirl, Pokeball, Diamond.
That's not the kind of bush.
Sorry about that. Pokeball, can I catch them all? Give me another one. Are we in? We're in. Why'd everything turn red?
Ah, that worked. The entrance to the ruins is now open.
Actually, I think that's a little bit lower than that. I'm not doing anything.
The door handle seems to be coupled to the trapdoor. A lizard statue. I can imagine who's going to go nuts over that.
Alright, so leave the ruins. Can I grab the spear? Spear, 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 spear.
I'm not standing on that. I'm not crazy. That doesn't look like I can just push it open.
Sorry about doing that whole thing,
No,
Bubby.
there's no way I'm touching anything here. I'm not touching that. If I do, it'll probably shoot out a gazillion knives or something. It looks pretty ancient and menacing. If ever I saw a suspicious...
There we go. We can LARP right here. This thing gets stupid. Sorry for screwing with the thing so long. You could have hit me, guys, anytime.
Hey, I could be...
Who?
You don't look the type.
You have... of course.
But we...
What do you have in mind?
We want to be here.
More dangerous?
You know anywhere like that?
I have to find the perfect...
Well, let us...
I have to get...
Okay, what about you?
I could be your game master.
You think this is something for you?
Oh,
Yes, I
let
do.
him give it a try. As long as I can fight Lizard Man. But we also need the perfect setting. Did you find something?
Yes. Yes, I have.
I know the perfect place to hold a great LARP.
Ooh, great. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go. I can hardly wait.
I don't like this place. They're watching me. I can feel it.
Start already.
Yeah.
Start already.
So your spaceship crashed on an alien planet. There you find the remains of an ancient civilization.
Good start.
Yes, they are.
Something approaches. It's
Disembodied intelligence, goblin, unicorn. A. Vampire. Goblin.
a goblin.
Aha!
The creature possesses a statue of a lizard.
All right!
The lizard comes to life with a grating sound. It comes closer and closer.
I consult the Starfleet manual for the rules of conduct for first contact with possessed lizard statues!
Yeah, that too. But then.
Does anyone else
it
notice that his
winds
sex
up
toy
to
keeps buzzing every
crush
once in a while?
You. Modulate your tricorder's pulse frequency to alpha 7.
Because that would recalibrate the lizard statue's molecular structures!
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
There's not one in my hole, you
The
pervert.
statue has frozen. You quickly
Clem, dig yourself in.
dig yourself in. Well, what do you think of the story?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Is that you?
I don't think maybe you could think up something, you know? I want to...
All right, start. Oh, we gotta do it perfectly.
Okay.
I don't.
Starter!
So you're there. You've
Good stuff.
some.
I like the disembodied.
A disembodied intelligence.
Oh, like in episode 165.
That's perfect.
You quickly. The creature possesses a.
All right.
The lizard comes with a.
I consult the Starfleet
Yeah. But then you.
Standing like adult.
Modulate your tricorder's pulse frequency to alpha 7.
Because that would recalibrate the lizard statue's molecular structures!
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The statue has frozen. You quickly. Clear your next move with Starfleet Command.
Yes, that's exactly what I'll do!
Crazy as
Great
shit.
story! What do I do now?
The lizard statue is standing on a deadly trapdoor. It slowly awakens once more. At the last moment, you pull the lever.
Oh God!
Yes.
Oh, he dead.
The aliens kidnapped him!
Hello? Everything okay down there?
Did I defeat the disembodied intelligence?
Of course. You are the hero.
Pull the
of
lever,
day.
Gronk.
That
Yes,
was
yes,
great.
agree.
I even ripped my shirt and started bleeding. But why is
Oh, God.
my leg so twisted? Oh, are those my bones?
Yes.
I'll call the ship's doctor.
Oh boy.
I'm not touching that. If I do, it'll probably shoot out a gazillion knives or something. Man, it's dark in here. I should put some light on the subject first. That's fine.
The glowing mushrooms are gonna help. Oh.
That won't.
Hello? Is there anybody still there? I gotta admit, this does hurt a little bit. Could I maybe have some Starfleet tablets? There's something rustling around here. Maybe it's an Orion slave girl. Oh, it's a badger. No, badger, don't lick the blood off. I don't want you chewing on my leg either. Ouch! Take that. Pew, pew. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. I hope it doesn't come back. with reinforcements or anything, like the Kardashians.
I have nothing to say there. Oh my God, they're boobs!
That looks pretty dangerous. I think I know who's looking for something just like this.
I was expecting nipple light switches. Oh, everything in here is a tit.
That leads deeper into the ruins. First, there's that deep pit. Then a hard stone pendulum.
Hey,
Then
I touch my boobs
a
all the time.
merciless, crushing ceiling trap.
And I used to touch my
And
ex-wife.
finally, a very sharp arrow trap.
Yep. You okay here, dude?
He looks pretty out of it. I think I better leave him alone.
Time to kill more Larpers. I think this is the most vicious Leisure Suit Larry I've ever met.
Hey, I can...
Who?
You don't...
You...
You...
Of course.
But we all...
What, do you have it?
We want to be heroes and tackle deadly traps.
The more dangerous, the better.
You know anywhere like that?
Yes. I know the perfect place to hold a great LARP.
What do you say, Kyle? You want to give it a try?
Let's do it. Can't be any more boring than here.
Then let's go. Okay, let's get started.
I hope it's about a really sexy space princess.
Okay, why not? So,
God damn it.
a
These two feel like they're
beautiful
joking.
princess
Jane, Silent
named-
Bob, too. Blondie? Layla.
Leela, the most beautiful woman in the universe, was kidnapped from the palace on her home planet of...
Earth 2. Desmones, Pluto, Earth 6 Mania.
Sex Mania. Just a few hours ago, and the perpetrators are fiendish aliens who want to do terrible things to her.
Oh, God.
What's she wearing?
Oh, God. Loose robes. Loose stick armor with high necked breastplate. Loose robes or a bikini made of gold.
A bikini made of gold.
Perfect.
Is he rubbing himself?
Fortunately,
He's rubbing
two
himself.
glorious heroes have taken up the trail to save her.
That's us, Finley.
I know, dumbass. Keep going.
The two penetrate the space station where their princess is being
Are they
held
supposed to be
prisoner.
Java and
They
Weekly?
fight their way through to the detention block, but it is full of deadly traps.
Awesome. I can almost see the princess in front of me.
Yeah, I'm totally into it too. We have to save her.
The princess is waiting for her two heroes, yet fate has strewn their path with many a deadly trap.
Or the aliens.
Yep.
Hey, this
Yeah,
has
there's
to
a
really
nipple on everything.
stimulate our imaginations.
Yeah, I really want to picture the palace in my mind.
The best thing would be to turn off the lights so that we can really live out our roles in the dark.
Great
Oh, fuck.
idea.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. So let's hang on. I like the fucking nipple light switches, a nipple vase, nipple fucking there. I have no clue what this is.
I'll turn out the lights now, and your adventure begins.
Tell us exactly what we need to do to meet the deadly challenges ahead.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. They won't be lethal, I hope.
I hope.
So, you're approached by a vicious tentacled monster. You...
Sounds good to me. Run straight. Oh, God. What do I do? Oh god, this one's shit.
Run straight ahead as fast as you can.
Oh, that hurts.
Come on, let's get out of here.
What kind of instructions were those? That's not how it works.
You have to guide us through the traps.
Without getting cut to pieces in the process.
Yeah, otherwise it's no fun.
Okay, so what do we do? Yeah, but I didn't see when that'd work. Also, I just noticed the big tittied Amazon is right here.
I'll turn out the light.
Tell us.
Okay, I hope. So, you
roll forward, jump up and down on the spot, leap forward.
Leap forward.
Hold on, princess. We're on our way.
And you can lose that gold bikini.
Let's go.
Pew, 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 pew.
Bam! Bam!
You escape the tentacled monster, but palace guards start to appear. The guards are shooting at you. You
hold still, jump up and down, start dancing, try to catch the bullets, duck as low as you can. Cry out for mommy.
duck as low as you can.
Whoosh.
The shots are causing the walls to collapse. You
roll forward, I'm guessing?
roll forward.
Watch out over there.
We're coming, princess!
But then, the intergalactical death beams appear out of the walls. You
run as fast as possible.
You run straight ahead as fast as you can.
We're almost there.
Nothing can stop us.
Hurry!
It worked.
We beat
made
all the traps.
That was a great adventure, Larry.
Holy shit!
What's next?
Well, you guys did your part to save the princess. She is at your feet, eternally grateful. Soon she will remove her gold bikini and summon you to her chambers.
And, what do we do till then?
You'll just have to wait here.
Wow.
It's pretty dirty in here. There seem to be some symbols, but they're barely visible under the dirt.
I really wish there were sound effects of each trap going off. That would have made that part so much better. Also, I think they did it in the dark. Well, it is a good joke to save money.
As Game Master, I can offer.
Really? Can I clean up? The best would be, but is there anywhere like that?
Yeah,
My mop is hungry. Let's roll. As far as I understand it, you have to tell an exciting story now, and I have to use my skills to respond to it.
Exactly, right? You assume the role of
Captain Graham! Commander Sonny, Petty Officer. I hate you. I hate
Sanitation Captain Roger.
Oh.
Aliens have attacked the spaceship in which you are part of the crew. It's transporting a unique star generator. You are now the last surviving crew member.
I like this.
You barely managed to escape from the spaceship with an escape capsule and land on a strange planet.
Sexy planet.
And I clean it.
No. There you stumble across
A floating head, a small furry creature.
a small furry creature from Alpha Centauri.
And then?
You fight a terrible creature on the planet and then continue your journey.
Oh, that sounds pretty improvised to me.
In a nearby city, you buy a small spaceship.
That needs cleaning.
You manage to fly back to the spaceship, carrying the star generator and infiltrate it. Using every iota of your intelligence, you trick the aliens and make your way to the star generator in order to...
Clean it.
Clean it.
Yeah, just my thing. Where is this star generator thing I have to clean?
Right here on the floor.
Then I'll get right to it. Sanitation Captain Roger cleans to save the world as we know it.
God damn it. Oh boy. Oh. Thank you. That's easier than I thought. Oh, I'm an idiot. Give me the correct circle, my friend. Did I skip it? Am I an idiot? Don't, wait. Could that be it? That might be it. I'm gonna get myself killed, aren't I? But it shows 5 on the floor, not 3.
Ah, that worked.
Perfectly, good.
Hi, we did it. There it is. The Cavern of Cosmic Cognition.
Larry,
That's
cavern?
spaceship.
Sure, it's clearly a cave. That round thing is the entrance. Anyone could see that.
Take a closer look.
Where?
Ugh, I give up.
It's a spaceship with a giant penis door. Luckily, I have a spare. It's in my pants. It is totally in my pants. It's still gonna be funny, so if you want to stay up a little longer, go ahead. Okay, we can't do anything with that entrance door.
The one with the Cosmic Cognition in it. The final frontier. It won't open that easily. Looks like it's sealed. I found it. Now I just have to... That's too high for me.
All right. We're good here. Can I drag them all into the next room with me?
Everything open.
So, I think the adrenaline is slowly wearing off and,
That's all part of LARP.
Oh, then it's all good.
Hang in there. Starfleet will be here soon.
Oh, let's hope they're quick.
Wow. Alright, we figured them out. Now that we have everything they can give us, let's see, go rob them blind. But I can't take any of this stuff? Well, I feel substantially ripped off now. It smells a little of almond. Sling, energy drink.
Why did they put such
Candles, glowing mushroom.
You like beef?
Oh, I'm not alive.
Why's that?
And I've been a member of the tribe since the very beginning.
And, well, I think, how can I put... You're clearly a man.
What? Of course not. That's an unsubstantiated allegation. At any rate, well, I'm just so confused. I don't really know what I am. It's all so confusing.
I have to get...
Alright, what can I give him to make him feel better? Vodka. Bread and berries.
Are these poisonous? Do I really want to find out? Those can't be combined. I don't think...
And I found no place to inflate this yet. Wait.
I don't...
Marker, sling, shovel.
Ouch! Say, what was all that about?
You had a tick. Look, these are tick pliers.
Oh, thanks. They're really bad here. When they get full, they're as big as my fist.
Now I'm itching all over.
Ew, 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 ew. Night, I just don't, I'm just lost. Anything on this thing aisle that I can look at? What's in the hut?
I'm not looking to move in. Cozy. Almost too cozy.
Can I dress up as a woman or something? Oh, that would probably make it even worse. Wait. Okay, there's so much stuff over there that we can fuck with as soon as we get rid of the fucking guard.
I don't think I... It's a I think it looks like a...
What would we do with the mud? Nothing over here. A nice barrel, though, might help.
A standing column.
Right.
Better not.
I mean, that's obviously where Gobbledick's buried.
There's nothing left in there that I could use.
That'd be a good idea. If I can't use mud, they can let me take any mud.
After all, the mouth of the volcano can't be far away. No, my mom always told...
Oh, why not? My mom was good for you.
It's a pretty orchid growing there.
Okay, know about that. Another orchid. We've not
It's
gotten the
locked
locker
up
yet.
nice and tight. Just an ordinary...
Let's see. It feels like there should be something we should be able to do with the locker here.
Better not. See you later.
It feels like there is just something just off of what we were just missing. Ouch. This one's not even usable. Let's try...
That's fine. That won't help. I like her outfit. Airy. See you.
The cavern. Found the cavern. Somehow I have to find faith to go to the cavern. It's not a grave, it's in the hotel foyer. I need to get hold of it. Original ska. Like the only place in this bog water I can think of is right here.
It's Scott. I wouldn't want to use that pool water for anything.
Say they won't let me.
Better not.
That sounds really nasty.
A cop!
Could it be the energy drink I'm drinking?
There's nothing left in it.
I don't want it.
That's fine. Just. That won't. Better not. Why did they put such... She'd like that, but I still won't do it.
Alright. So it's for the other chick.
I'm pretty sure... I'm supposed to bring Nora.
I'll take it back to her once the orchid...
That must be Nora's climbing gear.
Back out here.
Hey,
Hasn't it?
Just
We're treating everyone like shit as usual.
So,
with your
great, I sure hope there's a sequel.
Nope. Maybe there's a thing over here.
Not a good...
Yeah, okay.
That won't help. Good idea. I really don't want to look too closely.
Don't walk over to her.
How did you get back?
And the game crashed. Oh, of course the game crashed. That's how the game works for me. It always crashes. Assemble studio. Come on. We're waiting. Come on. Aw. Okay, we can go back in there. Salt and pepper. Toy recorder. Oh, that's what we need. We need also. That's how we need to make it. But we have to figure out how to get her out of the way.
What? How did you get back?
Master Larry!
I'm afraid.
Oh!
That was a stupid thing to do last time around.
And it's still gonna be a stupid thing to do now.
I can't reach that from here.
Thanks, Salad, for okay? Thanks to both of you. What can we give her?
Pie?
Yes.
Okay, we already did all those.
The swing?
No.
Dunno.
Maybe we just shouldn't talk about him.
Great idea.
Oh.
Nothing.
You should.
That seems to be happening to you more and more.
I'm fine. Have you seen one around here?
Good point. Are these poisonous? Do I really want to find out? Those two.
Yeah, let's give her an energy drink, see what happens.
What? How did you get back?
That's fine. That needs some. That needs some.
The door's unlocked, lady. I can just come in and out as I go. Please.
Good idea, but that won't work.
I'm absolutely lost.
Those can't be. I don't think.
Does he like berries?
I'm not interested.
Nope.
I don't think so. That's fine.
All right, so it feels like I gotta do just something. Dead. Absolutely dead.
It's locked. That won't.
We've done everything we can with her. Everything we can do here.
No, it would end up tipping over.
I don't know what islands I can do. Wait.
An information brochure. Here's some boring facts. Lots of nice photos that seem to be pretty old. A rare, highly bioluminescent fungus, which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it, grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species, with a single blue flower and pointed leaves, doesn't kill you the moment you touch it. I don't even want to know what kind of dangerous animals they have here.
Hey, buddy.
He wouldn't like that.
Do I give it to myself? Okay, it
Better
slows the
not.
heart rate. Here, girl. Alright, so now that we know what the mushrooms actually do, who would like one that's going to slow down their heart rate? What do you mean by ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling? Here, have some magic mushrooms.
He wouldn't like that.
Oh, trust me,
That's
he would. Oh, maybe, maybe.
I don't think so.
Try the opposite.
Get that out of here! They're probably using it to monitor us.
He looks pretty adamant.
Nope. And the other two
Everything
stoners
else-
just disappeared.
That's all.
Oh!
Hang in there.
Oh, what?
It's supposed to make me, yeah, so if I use it here.
What? How did you get?
That won't help. Better not.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to use it on myself.
I wonder if I'd glow if I ate that. I mean,
Nope.
How did
The moment you
get
walk around that
back?
corner, he walks straight to her. I can't avoid her. Fuck, salt, pepper, info.
What? How did you get?
Yoo-hoo. Could you come back in here?
Aha.
What is it now?
How long have you actually been living?
Now we
on
can
that?
actually talk to her.
Oh, for quite a while now.
But do you know where you were before?
I only have a vague memory. I was very young, but that doesn't matter. We're living in paradise here, as long as
Are
we
you sure?
follow the holy book.
What is your holy book?
It contains all the rules we need to live a good life. It tells us what is right and what is wrong. The book is really old, but it was damaged. Fortunately, we were able to put it back together. But, sometimes I'd like to try some of the things that are wrong.
Who doesn't?
But whenever we do something that is not according to the rules in the Holy Book, Sister Superior comes to haunt us. She makes her way through the village and scares us. I was talking to Otis the other day, and I noticed how good she smells. Somehow kind of spicy, different from everyone else here. It made me curious.
God.
But then the Sister Superior appeared and yelled at me to keep my hands to myself.
About Otis.
What about her?
So you're kind of curious about her.
Yes. There's something about her that's kind of manly. Sister Superior can't be allowed to hear this.
Of course.
I'm just curious about what it would be like with her, you know? Is that normal? I think I'm the only one here that feels that way.
Sister, if you're asking this guy what normal is, you've come to the wrong place.
Quiet,
All right, we found
Pie.
the
There's
problem.
nothing wrong with you being attracted to him. I mean, her. I mean, after all, you've already had a look in my pants.
Have you forgotten that that's not necessarily representative and it might put someone off?
I will turn you off in a second. Maybe you should just talk to Otis again.
I can't do that. I'm on guard duty, and I can't just walk away. And how am I supposed to know if I'd even really be interested in the contents of his pants?
Maybe something can be done about that. Can I have an audience with the Queen?
Of course not. The Queen has given strict orders that she is not to be disturbed.
Why? What is she doing?
She says she's organizing us.
You must admit, that sounds like an excuse to take a nap.
Quiet.
See you later.
Can I use items on her there? Nope. Now we might have to get the two of them together.
That Wendy girl finds you interesting.
Really? That would be great.
You like her too?
When I look at her, something happens down there.
That sounds familiar. So you're interested in Wendy, she's interested in you.
But I'm really not certain she's actually interested in me.
Look at yourself. A man like you.
You're top.
You're top. And then there's your sonorous, powerful voice, not to forget. You're so...
I don't know. Those things make me feel uncomfortable and honest. Wendy.
All right, just select the right things.
That so...
But I'm
Look at your
cute fingers.
Your cute fingers. And then... You should not... You're so...
I don't... Those...
All right, I gotta figure out which are the correct ones.
That so...
But I'm...
Look at your...
What are barbaric tresses?
Your barbaric and then... You should not... You're... So...
You're right. I really am completely manly. Well, maybe I should actually reach out to Wendy. But how can I make her curious about me?
Well, you're wearing that loincloth.
It gives me a lot of freedom down below. And everything dangles so nicely.
I've learned that nowadays, people send each other photos of their... you know.
What's a photo?
Just let me take one. Wendy will be...
If you say so.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay, hold still.
Does it hurt?
Only if you put it on the internet.
Where?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, God!
What? How did you get out? Get back.
You...
Hey, lady.
What is it now?
I have a photo here that might interest you.
Show me.
Nice ass baboon
Wow.
hats.
Are they all so hairy?
All depends on where you shave.
Well, I like it.
Maybe you should talk to Otis about this.
That's a good idea, but I'm not supposed to leave my post.
I won't tell if you take off for a bit.
Thanks. You're a real friend. I'm just so curious.
Otis can't wait to see you either. Have fun!
God damn it. Here we go. Corrupting natives and islanders. If I go over there, they're just...
Great, the coast is clear.
Do you think they're fucking? They're gone. Oh god, they are gone. If you didn't get Otis's hair beforehand, are you fucked here?
I want to have a closer look at that.
Oh damn. Ow.
Ah, the two of them act. I think I should just leave them alone. Otherwise, Wendy will lock me up again.
Aw.
I've heard that editing holy books doesn't go down too well, although that wouldn't make much of a difference here. The Cannibal Girl's Holy Book. It's a bunch of torn and tattered pages. For instance, here it says, "Thou shalt not lie with a man as with a woman. It is an abomination." Or here, "Whosoever lieth with a man as with a woman, they have done that which is an abomination." So they only lie with women. Logical.
You find that logical?
Or this bit here. "For I say unto you, none of the men who were invited will taste my sacrament." So instead, they enjoy eating men. Consistently.
I hope you never make up a holy book of your own.
I'm about to. I'm gonna take Swingle's book.
The Cannibal Girl. It's a bunch of thou or he who's so you or for I so and I've heard that although that's fine. That better not.
I thought it was the.
I'm not going in there voluntarily. And even if I could get something out of there, I still wouldn't.
Let's try you.
This seems to be a recruitment brochure. I'll just take it with me. Looks like the cannibals are looking for new recruits. Looking for a new challenge? Are your feminine skills not being valued? Our female cannibal tribe is always looking for motivated personnel. No previous experience as a cannibal required.
Nice.
Larry, if some of the founding fathers died here in the archipelago...
And there are lots of graves here.
Sometimes you even think along.
But I can't just dig up every grave in the area. We have to know which one we want.
Oh, we found the poison bog finally. Thank God. Hello. Is that Dr. Falster?
The cop.
Someone has to get that joke too. I hate that. Dr. Foster.
That's a pretty... There's something written on it. Instant contact with the dead. Please add something that was loved, something from the body of a descendant, something from the body of the deceased. Wax to bind everything, and finally some fine spice. Then take the bag to the grave.
Nice.
Yikes! A skeletal hand! I'm glad it's not... Oops!
From the grave. Oh wow, there's too many graves to look through.
It's gonna stay a grave, too. Without... I said, bury me at Wounded Knee.
Fuck you.
The gravestone reads, if it moves, you can screw it. Wait a minute. Bobby said that's the Cockburn motto. This must be his grave.
Up, time to desecrate some graves.
No one around? Then here we go.
I love how it turns to black so you don't have to watch it.
The compass still works.
It's a magnet, Larry.
Exactly. I don't need that. I have a strong sense of direction. I'm not a woman.
Fuck you.
I think the hand is clutching something. There's a note. I'll take it with me. This is the second page of Cockburn's diary. He described the way to Lady Gobbledick's grave. It begins in the clearing by the beach. The G marks the spot. Then there are some directions.
Well, we knew that.
Just lint. That pocket. Empty. The breast. There's something. I'll take that. Bobby will be happy. That's a strange signet ring. It's way too big for a finger. And what's with that funny little knob?
Oh, no.
Nothing in there. No longer usable. I bet there was... I don't need to be... Adventures are dead. I said bury... At least I don't have to get up in the morning.
I like that one.
I wonder if there's a pie buried there, too. For some, it's a grave. For me, it's the world's smallest mausoleum.
Cool, now we're actually making massive headway. Do you guys want me to keep going for another 30 minutes? Oh, like that is a fucking penis. That is a cock ring.
I'm deaf.
That is absolutely a cock ring. I forgot to seal that thing.
There's a G. That must have been what Cockburn meant in his diary. This is the starting point for his directions. I always thought a G never marked the spot.
You should be proud of yourself for even finding that spot.
It was pretty ticklish, though.
I hate you so much.
Oh, God, there's a dead body lying there. Is that Lady Gobbledick?
Unlikely. Unless you became a mail carrier.
Oh, right. That explains all those FedSex packages. Look.
What?
I think this is a suicide note. It's addressed to someone named Wilson. I think I should just leave it where it is.
Good call.
I don't get the joke.
Hi, I found it. This must be Lady Gobbledick's secret grave.
A secret grave in a rather exposed location.
Yeah,
no
like we couldn't
time
find
to
that.
lose.
You see?
I can't dig that with my hands. Here lies Lady Gobbledick.
Not for long. No. No.
Why does that always happen to me when I try to get close to women?
Fate.
I think I can still make out the coffin, but I'd have to get a better fix on it.
That means back to the observation deck.
Pie, maybe I can use the telescope to find Lady Gobbledick's coffin at sea.
Good idea. Give it a try.
So,
Nope, not gonna
let's
find
see.
anything.
Quite an achievement hitting this particular little island. I don't know what that buoy is marking, but I'm not going to swim out that far anyway. A ship sank there. Those birds can go to hell for all I care. That must have been the There's a boat over there. I don't know what kind of animal that was, but it must have been pretty big. Who would have thought it? Nice, I think that's... Who would have thought it? That Lady Gobbledick's coffin! I guess it didn't really make it that far. It looks like the coffin is exactly midway between Muffington Island and Gofuku Island. Pie, can you triangulate the... What do you call it? Triangulate the coordinates?
That's not how it works, Larry. You'll just have to guess the exact position on the map.
All right, let's try it. We're going to fail, but we're going to try it. Nothing here. Come on. Right here. There it is.
Granted, fresh air in a coffin is definitely not a mistake. Deduction. The fan is an indication that she sustained a facial injury that she wanted to conceal.
And even if it were true, it still wouldn't help.
There's still some wiry hair on the comb. Deduction. She combed the entire island, but never found the keystone.
Then you're no better than she was.
Take the hair.
Deduction.
Then...
The hand is empty. Deduction. The hand symbolizes that she was reaching for eternal life.
Or maybe just that she has a hand because she's human.
That could also be the case.
All right.
There are probably coins in there. Deduction. Lady Gobbledick stole some gold from Reginald Cockburn, and he killed her.
That's nonsense, Larry.
Deduction. There are
What else do we need? Oh.
I'll take the letter with me. It says, "My beloved Regibald, I'm afraid my time is running out. I fear I may suffer from consumption. I can barely breathe. Forever yours, Lady Gobbledick." She was having trouble breathing. Open wide and say ah. There's something in her throat. I think I can get it out. It's part of the keystone. Many thanks, milady.
What? Well, now we have two pieces and about to
Mr.
have three.
Wang? Hello? Nobody here? I should come back later. Then again, now I could find out something about him. Yes! He had security cameras installed throughout the company, except for in his own office, of course. Oh, I have to hurry. Not even password protected. Oh,
No, would you?
wait. This can't be. Mr. Wang can display whatever any Python camera in the world is seeing on his computer. He has a folder here with his favorite scenes. Oh, the thumbnails alone are bad enough. Although,
I don't even want to think
this
about
is
that.
interesting. No, Nari. Don't click it. In any
Click
case, Mr. Wang is
Click
spying
it.
on everyone's bedrooms out there. When I think about the secret project, he could use that too. Oh, God. I can't let that happen. It's time for resistance.
Yes.
Larry, something I've always wanted to ask you.
What is it?
What would you consider the best possible life? So what would make a perfect day for you?
Oh, I can imagine a lot of things. Of course, I would be happily married to a beautiful woman.
Who does all the housework while you put your feet up?
No way.
No way.
How old-fashioned do you think I am? We'd have a maid for that.
Of course.
First off, on a perfect day, I'd sleep in real late, and then my beautiful wife would call me to breakfast.
What's your favorite breakfast?
Ooh, bread and cheese. Sound like my ladies. Like. Ooh. blue cheese quiche with an orange mirror with a brush.
Scrambled eggs with crispy fried bacon.
With
Nice.
cheddar of the eggs.
And what's your favorite drink at breakfast?
Motherfucking OJ,
Fresh
bitch.
orange juice hand-pressed by naked women.
Good choice. And you like it when your wife serves you like that, huh?
What do you take me for? Some kind of chauvinist? The maid can do all that, of course.
Well, maybe it's the maid's day off.
But I wouldn't complain if my wife did all that for me.
Okay, good to know.
I think she's falling for me. I really do. Combine you.
That
and
won't
you.
help.
So now we just need the balls.
A big bat.
I think it's time to call it a night, guys. What do you guys think? I think it's a perfect spot to call it a night, and we'll continue on tomorrow evening. So, as always, if you enjoyed the show and if you've ever earned anything at all for my time presenting to you, please go over the video. You can you can send bits, like, subscribe, and donate. You can donate. Whatever. I've really screwed up. And if on YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and comment, all of which help me out greatly. We'll be back tomorrow for some more Leisure Suit Larry. Wet dreams don't dry twice. And as always, stay awesome. Stay absolutely awesome. I love you all.